How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Survival Odyssey video. Today, I'm going to be going over which voodoo is the best voodoo in the game for each specific purpose. So the one that I have currently is I have Clone. Now, Void Clone is a very fantastic voodoo spell. What this does is when you press V, you play this animation and you quite literally summon a duplicate of yourself who has his own shark as well. So if you do have the Lurky Boy or Lurky Bro shark thing that will attack enemies, it does summon that for you. And as you can see right now, he just follows me around like he's my little pet. My little pet. However, if you were to get into combat with somebody, he would attack them with you. Now, personally, I have not used this one too much. However, in the few instances that I have used this, it is very, very good, and you also cannot damage it yourself, so there's absolutely no risk of accidentally killing your own boy. In my opinion, Void Clone is a solid 8 out of 10, very fantastic for PvP, and it can even confuse the person you're fighting into making a mistake. Very good, 8 out of 10. Alright, so I just have to quickly switch out my armor for some Void armor. The next one we're gonna go over is Void Strength. Gain 1.5 times strength against players and does 2 times damage against structures and lasts for 30 seconds. Now this is very good and the animation is very cool. So you do, oh my god, look at all these guys. You do twice damage to structures, so if I summon this iron turret and I trap myself like an idiot, I will do 150 damage as opposed to the 75 damage I would normally do. Let's get a better example. I kind of just misplaced that one. But yeah, I do 150 damage to this. And if I did 50 damage to an enemy, I would do 75 with this active. The only issue is that it costs 100 voodoo. So it's pretty expensive. However, it is very strong and it can actually scare away enemies. In my personal experience, this is actually very good. I've won a few 2v1s with this one actually. So I'm gonna have to call this one a 7 out of 10. It's very good for coming in clutch, and it's also very good if you're fighting more than one person. It's very, very strong. It's not quite as good as Void Clone in my opinion, but I love it a lot. Now the next one on the list is Void Cloak. Now this is the exact same as in every other Booga Booga game. So it's just you turn invisible for 30 seconds. However, I really like this one. It's very good for trolling. It's very good for sneaking up on people and then just getting a bunch of sword hits on them. It's very good. However, in my opinion, it's not quite as good as the rest. So Void Cloak is probably going to get a 5 out of 10. You know, it's pretty average. It's it does a good job. However, it's pretty niche, and I'd rather use one that does damage. You know what I mean? Alright, so the next one on the list is Healing Bubble. Create a bubble around you. Yourself and your allies in the bubble will regenerate health and take less damage. Lasts 45 seconds. Now this is actually very, very good. And as you can see, the bubble surrounds you. So if you're in a clan fight, this will not only heal you and your teammates, but it will make them take less damage, as it said in the thing. So if you're doing a clan fight, this is very, very strong. Especially if you have one of your people has if one of your teammates has Void Strength, one of them has Void Clone, and you have this one, that combo can be extremely deadly. However, in my personal experience, this is not that much better for if you're going solo. If you're doing solo, I would much rather have a offensive voodoo spell. However, this does help a lot and it is very, very nice. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. It's very good in clan situations and it's sort of good solo. So yeah, a good 7 out of 10 for me on that one. The next one is Void Step. Now this one is super good. It lasts for 10 seconds, but when you press V, you move insanely fast. And you can use it twice because it only costs 50 voodoo. Or 50, is it called voodoo? Yeah, 50 voodoo. So it's actually very good. In my opinion, this one is not a very good offensive ability because if you're running really quickly for a few seconds, that doesn't really help you in combat. However, if you see a god player and you want to really quick, just get a really quick advantage, you can just run right up to him and start off the fight without him even knowing. So it can give you an element of surprise, which is very strong. Or if you're about to die and you're in over your head, you can use that and run away and possibly even get far enough away that you can put up like a hut around you and then combat log if you're the type of person who combat logs. Or you can just run away and hopefully escape the situation in a non-combat logging scenario. I'm gonna have to give this one a 6 out of 10. It's above average, but it's not insane. I think it's very cool, but it's not very insane for combat. Alright, so we have 2 more on the list, and that is Energy Shield. Shield yourself in a sphere of energy. You'll be safe from the next 10 attacks in the last 30 seconds. So this is pretty self-explanatory. It's the same as in Booga Booga Reborn, and in pretty much every Booga game. So basically, you become invincible for 30 seconds, and the only way to break it is if the enemy hits you 10 times. Now, in my opinion, this is pretty good if you're doing a 1v1 fight, because it pretty much makes it so that the other person has to waste a ton of heals, while you don't have to waste any. And since there's like overheal in this game, it gives you an opportunity to reach max HP while still pressuring the enemy a ton. And I'll show you really quick. If I get like into a scuffle with this shark over here, he's probably gonna bite me. Or I guess not. It even works against sharks. I thought the shark was actually gonna bite me, but see. Okay, so wait. Let's see if he bites me. See, I'm at 80 HP now. If I would eat some blood fruit, yeah. So you see, it does have overheal in this game. So it is actually very good for getting back to max HP while still pressuring the enemy, making him waste time, waste heals, and they can't even damage you at all. I'm gonna have to give this one an 8 out of 10. It's tried and true. There's nothing wrong with it, and pretty much you can only gain from using it. Now moving on to the last one is the energy bullet. So this costs 30 voodoo, and as a matter of fact, you can actually damage structures with this, which I think is very cool. So if we place down like, let's just say we place down a wooden gate, and I use this on it, it won't break on the first one, but if I use it like 2 more times, I would probably break this, wooden wall. The Void Bolt is very good, especially because you can cast it 3 times with your 100 mojo, or 100 voodoo. I keep calling it mojo. So you see I can break the wall with it. So it's very good for getting an easy advantage on your enemy. Like if they're running away and they're healing, you can Void Bolt them a ton and get them to stop healing, or you could even possibly kill them, apply pressure if they run away. And it's also a great way to start the fight by doing a ton of damage before they can even get close enough to you to actually hit them, which is very good, obviously. So that is every mojo in Survival Odyssey. Let me know if you guys agree or if you disagree with my rankings. I would definitely love to know if you guys agree or disagree. So please do let me know in the comments, please. And I'm gonna be making a ton more videos on this game, so stay tuned for that, guys. Anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like and a sub as always, and I'll see you all later. Stay awesome, and peace out.